One question and one this thing about art as an indicator of change, and the thing is, through your practice, have you actually uh, experienced that? I mean, like you mentioned, the bridge and the small.
Yeah.
Are there any other such instances where you've actually managed to create this change, or at least the beginnings, or be a catalyst for this? I mean, maybe you could just
yes, absolutely. There are several
really
of them.
Interesting. Yeah.
Several of them. But I give you an example.
Sure.
I was the first Western artist to be invited to the city of Tallinn in Estonia. That's in the Baltic states, close to Scandinavia, So Tallinn, beautiful town. They have a fantastic museum for contemporary art, which was built in 1932. So I was, after they separated again from the Soviet Union, I was the first Western artists to be asked for a solo exhibition in this wonderful museum. So as always, I went to this place to look at it for making decisions and looking at it, And when I came to Tallinn, met with the director, I observed that this house was in real bad shape. I mean, the infrastructure was weak, as it comes to the sanitary infrastructure, the light conditions, some windows were broke because they had no money. And during the Soviet Union time also, there was not enough technology around, for all to do that, So to make it short, within 24 hours, I decided my exhibition will be the entire renovation of the museum inside and outside with state-of-the-art material in ecological terms. I mean, this is from paint, facade, windows, light, infrastructure for the toilets, whatever, floors, you name it. The entire, you can see it on my website, the entire renovation of a museum. And then it was just shown empty, void. So with the whole ritual of the arts, which is invitation card and posters and publications and opening ceremonies and stuff like that. But it was empty. And then we organized it as a foundation, and it was given to the Artist Society from Estonia with one point. This building can never be used for anything else but for art and culture, and not for commercial businesses or whatever, the American Business Center or, whatever, headquarters from BWM in the Baltic states or whatever, something like that. So, and until now, this place has incredible resonance. It's a contemporary museum for contemporary art, but it's based on the idea, which everybody said in the beginning, George, it sounds good, but it's crazy. You cannot raise the money for this total renovation. And it's a nice vision, but it doesn't function, but it does. And that, of course, has created incredible resonance, until today. This is an international museum. Now you can see their websites. They have a great contemporary art project, but it's based on this, that an artist said, no, I don't make an exhibition and I show my works, and then after 6 weeks, it will be transported by Pro Helvetia back again to Switzerland and so on. So it was based on the entire renovation of the building with state-of-the-art material, which came from Switzerland. So I was a negotiator. I was an undertaker. I got in contact not only with all the companies delivering whatever material, lightnings or toilets or whatever, but besides of that, also I was a bridge builder between arts and, let's say, the community of Estonia. So this is one example, and it worked out very, very well, and it works until the very day. So that's a very radical question, of course, also to make a museum exhibition with an entirely empty, because the renovated floor and the new painted walls and the new lighting systems and the new toilets were sort of like a sculpture. So that's one of the examples.
Amazing. I think, something that can really work, art, I'm saying, that can work not just for a very short duration, but something that can be a part of the community and that can resonate, for many years to come, is, I think, something that is really important. And also in this whole topic of art and it being included within, like, say, the UN agenda, something like this is what is, I guess, required, and not necessarily art shows that are maybe just publicity and don't really speak or educate or do any of those things for the greater good